Welcome back into SnowRunner, still without snow, but with some particularly precariously placed barrels down there that we need to get out of that little hole of despair. If you've been following me on Twitter, you will have seen that technically I already did this, but due to the game's, shall we say, limited QA, it bugged out on me because I had a bit of an issue, and now I'm doing things here that I really shouldn't be doing at this point. So we will go ahead, we will get you out of the way because you will come in later. We have a bit of fuel problem. We have a few issues here with the first attempt at this mission because I got those out perfectly fine, which you would have seen on my Twitter. Then I had to go pick up the barrels because I used a crane, didn't have a vehicle nearby. That was where things started to go wrong. I got them out fine. It all was going beautiful up until that point. Got them out, all was lovely. Then the truck came to pick them up and I rolled it. Then I unlocked a new truck, so I wanted to try that out. So I went out there to try and rescue it. That rolled too, in exactly the same place, just down here. Now, you see, this is actually interesting, however, for me, because I'm not sure if it kind of saves your terrain deformation. Like, you have got terrain deformation in this game. That's been a staple of these franchises, whatever we call this. But I don't really know if it persists through shutting down. But I will find out now, because I had a lot of shit go wrong here. Also, is this actually the smartest thing I'm trying to do here, or can I be a bit more circumspect? See, I've got myself stuck here now. We could turn around down there. That's like a billion times better than what I'm currently doing. So, let's try and do that. Also, let's not talk as fast, because words should be legible and not just a jumbled mess. Ooh, we nearly tipped over. This is a crane, not particularly my smartest idea to do it on the Kodiak, whatever we call it. It is rear-wheel drive, just with a diff lock. I haven't unlocked all-wheel drive for it just yet. It is, yes, it's not the heaviest of trucks, so when craning you need to be careful that you're not too focused on your object of craning, because it can slightly, yes, it can just sort of have its own life. I think that's a good way of putting it without insulting anybody. That tree's not going to last. Nope. It wasn't. See, the issue with not having all-wheel drive on these things is that you don't really get as much steering input. It seems a bit weird. Also, fuel usage in this is just really just insane. Like, if I know, you have to make decisions in terms of gameplay and all of that, but really, this is too much. Like, you have to fuel up every 15-20 minutes, and that's just a bit daft, really, isn't it? Like, you could probably half that, and it would still be just as enjoyable. You just don't have to go in to refuel, or make fuel tanks bigger. That's a possibility too. This, though, technically would probably have about a 200. Oh no, it does look like it saves. Does look like it saves. So, ooh, this is particularly precarious because there's a couple of issues here. See, the Fleet Star was lying here. That toppled over right about at that tree, which wasn't great because it's a bit high. This one, I sort of turned around, and then because it's very long and very tall and very wide, it kind of just flopped over there. So, yes, the rescuer needed rescuing. And this is quite high, and this is just, quite frankly, quite appalling in every possible way. And yeah, see, now we're stuck here, but we have lots of winching points and lots of trees nearby that won't fall over, so we can go ahead here and do this. This is bold, but damn it, I'm a professional at this by now. Let's see if we can get up the... Nope, we're still stuck. Can we get the rear wheels out of this, please? Thank you very much. Yes, we have. So now we just got to climb here. So, indeed, yes, it appears that the whole mud thing, that does indeed save. So, if you ever wondered, it does. It's been out a very short time. Also, I found out there's like hidden upgrades and trucks that's not marked on the map. That's just plain annoying in every way possible. See, I don't particularly care for games that hate their players. This seems to be kind of one of them, in the sense that, tell me where the upgrades and the vehicles are, damn it. I don't want to... No, just don't try and force me... No, just don't. It's just being a dick. Yeah, dick. Anyway, we are nearly where we want to be. Let me just quickly orient myself here because I need to set myself up in the right position, which I think technically is here. Yeah, this is where we want to be doing, quite frankly, a stupid move that I wouldn't recommend anybody doing ever, but fuck it, YOLO. Like, you know, there's a global pandemic, everything's gone crazy. We might as well just live now, won't we? Because Can we just, yeah, we need to be a bit precarious here because I don't want to all of a sudden have traction on my rear wheels and then just, you know, we're flinging the vehicle off into, yes. I feel like we're not really in the right position to be doing this, but, can we reverse? Oh, we can, I mean, better to be in reverse anyway, isn't it? We need to be forward a bit more. Right, we're going to be really fucking stupid here. Because, I think I know what the problem is here. I've gotten in on an angle. Oh, I've just had a lot of excrement leave my anus. Oh, shitting hell. Yeah, see, the problem is, we are kind of in a precarious position here. Let's see here, can we just quickly nip you into reverse and then just pull backwards here so we come in at an angle where we actually have grip the whole way so we don't end up skidding about like that, because that's just not good for my life expectancy. Although it seems that the rear anchors are now kind of... Not just the rear anchors, there's that too. Yeah, see, we are in a really unfortunate position here because I think this is technically where we need to be. The thing is we just need to be slightly more forward, but given the position we are in here now, it's not the best. We need to just quickly re-angle ourselves here. So as long as we're pulling backwards, we're okay. We're pulling away from danger. It's as soon as we start, you know, pulling sideways and in pretty much any other direction that it starts to become an issue. We're sort of using the front wheels now to sort of shimmy a bit. This is not sensible. Please, if you're a real-life crane operator, this is not a training manual. This does not substitute whatever training stuff you need to undergo. But I feel like, and we know that we live in a post-truth society where feelings matter more than facts, science and evidence, that we can just pull ourselves off here. Yeah, boys. Stop. Hold it. Can we please backwards? Please backwards. Please backwards. This is where all-wheel drive would have been an absolute peach. But no, we should try peach. Wait, hang on. Peach in terms of the emoticon thing, that's like a bum in it. So it wouldn't have been like having an arse right now. I mean, I have an arse. I'm acutely aware of it. I'm using it right now, my arse, to sit on, not anything else. But we will try and see here. I mean, this isn't brilliant, is it? We need to be circumspect in the way we approach our situation here. Maybe just with a bit of craning. Yeah, see, here we go. See, now we're sort of... This is so stupid. Like, of all the stupid things you can be doing, this is, without a question, one of them. Can we just stop doing that and see, can we... See, the problem again is the anchor points here, they poke out too far, and as such, they get stuck a bit here. So what we need to do is get you into... I mean, we have a good point. I don't think we're going to fall off the edge. Okay, yep. Yeah, we got that position we wanted now. That is exactly what I wanted. No further out here. Just extend the anchors. Yeah, that's fine. This is absolutely 100% fine. This won't go wrong in every way. I do promise you all of this. And so much more. We will, however, just bring up the fleet star so we can just drop it off right onto the bed of the truck. Because there have been problems. Let's see, they posted a update thing yesterday to the game. A quick hotfix. Let's just restore crane because we are shifting around with our centre of gravity. And, well, I do have bad experiences in this part of the world, literally, with centre of gravity as you saw over there. So, we're going to be a bit more careful, repositioning you. Just, okay, getting you stuck here. We're low on fuel, I am aware, but we have a big fuck-off truck sitting over there. You've seen it, how massive fucking a beast it is. It's got literally the best horn in the entire world. I beep it sometimes just so I get to hear it. I unlocked it last night and I'm very happy about it. The Pacific D12, I think it's called. It's basically a train on 10 wheels, because you got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, 10. See, I can do math, me. Let's just turn off the engine on you because you're a bit low on the fuel. So change back into the Kojak. See, here we go. We've got the handbrake on, which will certainly make the world of difference in this predicament here. Can we go into crane mode? I mean, look at how stupid this is. Oh dear, this is... In terms of all the stupid ideas you can have. Oh, and I can... It's just within reach. I mean, just... Have you ever seen anything as completely boneheaded as this? But damn it, it works. Damn it, it works. For now, anyway, we'll just pull it as far in as we can just to move the gravity just further inwards, just lower and closer to the actual centre of the vehicle. See, in the previous video I talked about how you can't crane in front of the cab. That's only if you've got your crane mounted up here at the front. So, this is okay, because crane is mounted at the back, so technically the weakest point here is behind it. So we will just try, and that's where we're craning it off to, but we have stabilisers and all of that, so I'm sure this is going to be absolutely a-okay. We will just raise you in here. See, here we go. We got you up to where we want you now. This is stupid. Like, of all the stupid things you can ever stupid, this probably qualifies right in the top, and good thing that tree bends is all I can say. See, this is kind of where I haven't done it before, because I kind of just trained it into a different position. See, let's just drop you off here. I should probably have gotten it better with a slightly different angle, so we were doing it slightly to the side of the cab. We did it kind of just straight forward. That wasn't brilliant, but anyway, we will go ahead and crane you down a wee bit. Just trying to see if we can't get you positioned in nice and proper here. Oh, it's doing that thing. Yeah, see, there's again with the whole not really doing quality assurance. That's a problem, innit? Because they haven't done collisions on objects you pick up like that onto other vehicles. Collisions are very much a thing for your vehicle only. You won't pack, so right. Oh dear, this could be bad. Thankfully, there's no collisions on that. Now I have a problem, because all of this happened because the game was a pile of, you know, bit of a broken mess here. So, what's going to happen when I change into... Because I'm not changing into that. That will be stupid of me. But when I go into the Pacific, will that restore collision on that, and then they'll freak out and fall into the sea? That's what I'm assuming will happen. We will find out. If this fails horribly, it's not because of me. I will have had that known. I have not done anything wrong here. This is because of the game being a failure. Also, rescue's on the way, motherfuckers. Come on, just get it out. It doesn't have all-wheel drive, it's just got massive wheel drive. Like this thing, you can roll over a bloody town and you won't even notice in this. Like, I can't get my head around how massive this is and the fact that it's presumably real, right? Like, this actually exists in the real world as a thing. And I'm European, so I can't really get my head around that vehicles this big would ever be made and allowed to run on roads. Does this have plates? I mean, this could just be like one of those, like those big fuck-off dumper trucks. But help is on the way. Help is coming. I mean, listen to that horn. How is that not everything you want in life and so much more? Whoops, into low. Just climb it, bitch. I mean, look at this from the first person view. You are sitting about 3 floors up from the ground in this. It's huge. I mean, that's kind of how it all went wrong in the first place, because I was enjoying the first person view. Turns out that's a really stupid idea. Let's see here when we crest over. Okay, crane visible still. Now I've done that thing I always do here, which is kind of just go through here. Now, the next point of contention is what happens when we winch ourselves onto the Fleet Star. Does that then restore collision for the Fleet Star? And if so, what does that mean for our Kodiak, whatever it's called, Kojak. Let's call it Kojak. That's an old TV show I've never seen, but it's a joke, so fuck it, it works, right? So far, so good. Let's just get out of the U, just out of handbrake. Okay, we've also stopped winching here, and also I feel like I've been... Yeah, we've kind of skidded off the roadway, so... See, now the rescuer needs rescuing again. This is a problem, but the rescuer can rescue himself because there's a big old tree over here. So we just pull on you, pull on you. That was, you know, take on me's. Aha's first draft was pull on me, pull me out of a ditch. Instead of having that cartoon music video, they wanted to do it with logging trucks in rural America. But I believe the record label shut it down. True lie right there. That's absolutely what it is. So let's go ahead here and see what we can do now. You, onto you. Reverse. Release the handbrake. Come on, off you go. Don't be such a pussy. Come on, there we go. See, this is kind of like Dad coming to help his son who's fallen over. Or daughter too. Daughter's fallen over too. But yeah, we're in here now. See, oh dear, now we're getting damage from... Oh dear, this is quickly changed. Oh yeah, we've lost tyres on the truck now because this game is a bit weird. It needs fixing, actually, to be brutally honest, because I feel like I'm being punished there for things I really ought not to be. But hey ho, for Jutlandia, eh? Let's just activate you. I mean, I don't really plan on driving this on account of having absolutely fuck all in terms of fuel in it. We're just going to tow it. Well, we're going to try first of all to see if we can load this up, and then we're going to tow it behind the Pacific, because all in all that seems like a much better idea. I didn't pull the handbrake, but I'm praying right now, and by praying, I mean, okay, we're going out of that. We're just pulling the handbrake, and then we're going back into crane mode, because there we go. There's what thoughts and prayers do whenever there's a big incident in the world, right? Always sending thoughts and prayers. Well, guess what? I was sending all my thoughts and prayers to the brakes of this Fleet Star, and it wasn't doing shit. So I wonder if there's a hint to the world here of how much effectiveness that is in actual fact. Anyway, we will go ahead, go into here, pack the cargo. This truck's not doing brilliantly, but we've got it all packed up here. So it's now run out of fuel because, yeah, the fuel tank got damaged. Now it's on to you. This isn't great. See, in many ways, we were in a situation that's not much better than when we started out. But in other ways, it's massively improved because we're closer to achieving our objective. And we just need to get you out of here. Admittedly, this might be too big for this road. I'm aware of this. I've decided to ignore it completely. Just because that's why Bighorn. Bighorn's on the road, and you kind of don't mess around when Bighorn's on the way, right? So let's just see if we can just get you. Oh dear, no. Okay, we need to be careful here, because this is our only shot. We need to try and actually get this right. But yeah, there seems to be a slight slippage here. Not as bad as in Farming Simulator, which is terrible with slipping. Like, vehicles just kind of just slide. They don't stay in place when you're out of them, which is very weird, but hey-ho. Can you please... Oh, God. See, now the thing is, it's kind of slid and then it's kind of gotten itself stuck. But no. Yes. Yes. Sound the horn of freedom. We've gotten free. I mean, it's called Pacific. It's fucking huge. It's got the loudest horn in the world. This is the most American truck to ever truck, isn't it? Yes. There's a, one of those meme things with, you know, like... you versus the thing she told you to not worry about, or whatever it is. I'm not up to speed on the meme things. I've just seen them and I thought, here's a reference I can do for the youth. I don't know, is the youth even watching this channel? I feel like people who watch my channel has kind of been here forever, and because I'm bleeding subscribers. I was close to 9,000, just got to just below 9,000, I think. Now we're like way below 8,900. Oh dear, now we've gotten truck here stuck on tree. So what we do, pull forwards here. Stop! Then just backwards. Come on. Come on. Oh, don't you just be such a prick, right? Don't you be such a prick just because you don't have any fuel because you broke, because... Fucking A, mate. Fucking A. Come on, just... Come on, mate. Don't be a plonker. Come on. Oh dear, there's a tree behind us now. Oh dear. Oh dear. Stop, forward, stop, hop, brake. Oh, backwards, backwards, backwards. Let's just try and be sensible here. And by sensible, I mean just fucking gun it, bitch. At some point we need to... Oh my word, is it meant to not have an engine side cover on that side? Or is that just because game? Because I don't know. But yeah, let's just sound the freedom horn again. Sure! America! Woo! Because Americans do that whooping thing that the rest of the world kind of just go, why are you whooping? There's no point to be whooping right now. I mean, is there ever a point to be whooping? Okay. Now we have to think. We need to... I think we technically need to just not be winching you. I think what we need to do is be smart and try and get ourselves reoriented here. If we can, just get a wheel up here. Go behind. I mean, just look at the size of this thing. Oh dear. Oh dear, that's huge. That's what she said last night, am I right? Am I right? I mean, you know, obviously with the whole corona lockdown, isolation, quarantine thing, no, because we shouldn't be doing that. So don't be doing that. It's dumb as fuck, yo. But yes, here we go. Here we go. Turn it around. Turn it around. Get the freedom truck turned around. Yeah. Yeah. Just, you know, deafen everybody in the area with the massive freedom horn. Which I'm assuming is also what Donald Trump calls his penis. But that's not an image we want to think about too much, is it? So you, and just pull you forward. Come on, come on. There we go. You're drunk. It's 3 AM, you're drunk. Your friend's trying to bring you home from town. Come on. Home we go. Home we go. Oh, how is this big fuck off monster struggling here? Is it just because... Forward, please. Come on. You're the freedom truck. Horns will work. Horns will work. Horns... No, horns don't work. Let's just detach here and see if we can pull forwards a bit here, because maybe... You're the biggest truck in the world with the biggest tyres I've ever seen on anything. You should... There we go. Handbrake on, remember, handbrake. Handbrake is love, handbrake is life. Handbrake means we don't end up throwing ourselves into really, really bad shit. See, oh, now we got to be careful here. Let's just change our anchor point on the truck to that one, because we want to be pulling there, because hopefully this will keep it from toppling over. See, can we go ahead here now and pull forwards? Also, time is... Yeah, time is... Okay, now we're stuck on a branch. Forwards, forwards, forwards. 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 We should try and use the power of Sir Germans. Just Sir Germans. Oh. Yes. Sir German told me to do this instead. Just go backwards a bit. We will just want to keep this on as short a leash as possible, because in my mind that will stop it from toppling over. And in my mind everything works. Yes. Freedom horn. Freedom horn. Freedom horn gets us out of... Oh dear, I've just seen a thing that I need to twiddle a knob on. I mean, we're making progress here. I'm willing to say Not the most progress in the world, but in the absence of anything else, a little progress is progress. Like, in many ways, I've taken the biggest truck in the game, presumably down the smallest road and the most inconvenient road. And so I should be prepared to deal with the consequences of it, which I am, by going fuck y'all and just powering through. Fuck it. High mode. No, high mode really doesn't work. High mode really doesn't work. I was ambitious there is what I was. See, that could have gone a lot worse, because we, yeah, when you store the engine, the winch decouples, and, right now that's really not what I want to happen. We'll just pull you on. Hang on, let me just... Okay, good. We still have the barrels on, because this feels like a pointless exercise if we don't have the barrels attached still. I've just realised I need to have that vehicle repaired and refueled in order to pick up the second barrel that's on the way. This is in many ways a massive problem, and I don't really have any truck that can do anything like that. I mean, I could use the Kojak, but actually Kojak needs to be moved, just, you know, just in case of we experience another round of physics here. So you, thank you, there we go. So what I did before we turn it on, of course, we're just going to winch it straight away. See, that is what we're going to do. Then we're going to activate the anchors. So that's now done. We've then folded the crane, and now we're just going to be using this to pull ourselves off the edge, because, you know, better safe than sorry. And by, say, putting myself off the edge, I mean, in most ways we aren't actually doing that, but now we kind of are. It just needs a bit more of an effort to do. Just yes. Oh yes, I mean, we kind of had a bit of a whoopsie there with the fuel tank. This'll do. This will do. We will go back to the big old Pacific, no, P16, sorry. This is the P16. This is a beast. A beast. A mighty, mighty beast. And we shall just pull you out here. I said we will just pull you out here. Right. We should not be pulling you... Oh, we weren't in low mode. But low mode doesn't really make much of a difference here. Just wiggle the front wheels. Yes. Oh, we're going off to trees. We're off seeing trees again. Trees are lovely. I mean, who doesn't love trees? It's spring. Trees are beautiful this time of year. We should all be looking at trees in, you know, a safe and corona-compatible way, of course. Always comply with, you know, regional instructions. Pull you out of... Yes. Come on, Fleet Star. You were, in many ways, and for a very long time, the star of my fleet. Freedom horn. Yeah. Yeah. See? Vietnam would have gone so much better had they had this truck over there, because everybody would have been like, yeah. The Viet Cong would have laid down the weapons. The North Vietnamese army would have been like, ah, yes, I don't care about communism, I just want big truck. And then everybody would have had a lovely party. They'd gathered round and, I mean, do what they do. Like, you know, been like, oh yes, communism, oh yes, communism is not as good as this fucking truck, yo. Yeah. I mean, that's just a train horn or one of those ferry foghorns, isn't it? What I think I will do, as I do technically have some things I need to do, is say that this, and we've been going for a wee while now, so we're going to pull this over to roughly near the next point. Then we're going to drop off the truck we're towing, and then we will do the rest another time. I feel like that's a sensible idea, because I also need to be mindful of this truck having fuel too. And if this runs out, I'm really, really double boned. Like, and my virgin arsehole, which it technically is, because nothing's ever gone in, only out. That's too much information for a YouTube video. Quarantine is weird. Self-isolation, whatever you call it. Oh yeah, cocking cunts, fucks in the fucking cunt. Yeah. Okay, stop. Don't go backwards anymore. There's, yeah, problems here. At least we've got a backstopper in that truck, you know. That'll just stop us from rolling backwards anymore. Yeah, just pull forward. There we go. Into high mode. Nope. Not high mode. There we go. Forwards. Forward. Sound the horn of justice. Justice, freedom, whatever it is we feel like, really. Just pull you around here. Yeah, this is about where we want to do this. So you've been pulled free. Now, see, this is a happy, fun time for us, so we should go ahead now, release you, and then I will go off and I will get that trailer, and we will come back another time. I hope you've had a lovely time watching me pull stuff out of the mud and almost have a massive cliff-related incident. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye for now.